sent over that information about Deycom,
Yeah.
that IT company working mostly in Carlow, Kilkenny, Kildare, and Dublin,
Right.
helping all the businesses and schools. I thought it was super interesting. Like,
Yeah.
we have their website, right,
Mhm.
showing their services.
Yeah.
And then they've got all these news articles.
Yep.
So basically, in this deep dive, I was thinking we could kind of go through it all.
Okay.
Really get at, like, what are the main things people need to think about
Right.
for IT support cybersecurity
Yeah.
and just managing tech overall,
For sure.
you know, kind of pulling from what Deycom's learned over time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great idea. And I think right away, what jumps out at you is their experience.
Oh, yeah.
Like over 30 years doing this.
That's a lot.
Like that's not just, oh, they've been around a while. They've seen it all.
Right.
As tech's been changing.
Right. From the beginning.
And then they use this phrase, people-centered IT support, which I don't know about you, but like when I think of IT, I think of like jargon.
Oh, yeah. Super technical.
Right. Like, so that to me is kind of refreshing.
Yeah, for sure. It sounds way more approachable.
Exactly.
And you know, when you see what they actually do, it's like the big three: IT support, cybersecurity, and cloud computing. It's like, if you're a business or any organization using tech these days, that covers it.
It does. It's like the essentials.
Right. It's not just, oh, the printer's jammed again anymore. It's
Please.
way beyond that. And what I noticed is they really highlight, like, tailoring their services to the individual client, like figuring out what do you specifically need, not just giving everyone the same thing.
That's a great point, because it is about making it all work together smoothly.
Right. All the different pieces. And their tagline is really smart, too.
What is it?
Our team supports your team.
Oh, I like that.
It's straightforward, but it gets the point across.
Totally. That sense of partnership.
And who doesn't want friendly, reliable IT support?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like when your system crashes, you don't need someone who's also going to make you feel worse.
Exactly.
And they list out their main benefits too, right?
Yeah.
Like getting that full IT support, the strong cybersecurity, fast response times, and having actual experts you can talk to. It's like they've thought of all the annoying things about IT.
You really have, haven't they? And it's cool they actually give their phone numbers.
Oh, yeah.
If you're near their offices, so like Carlo's 059-913-0777.
Okay.
Kilkenny's 056-781-3060.
Got it.
Kildare's 045-397-118. And Dublin's 01223-3844.
That's handy.
Super handy if you're in those areas.
Right.
But okay, let's move to the news articles they have.
Yeah.
One that like made me stop and think, was this one called "Are Your Employees Your Security's Weakest Link?"
That's a good question.
Right. It's kind of a scary thought, but so relevant today.
It is. And they
Thanks,
really
Jay.
dive into how it's not always people trying to do something bad.
Exactly.
It's just people making mistakes.
Yeah. Right. Clicking a link they shouldn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Opening that attachment, you know.
And that's all it takes. What I found interesting is Deycom's not just saying buy more firewalls.
Right.
They're talking about the people part.
Yeah.
Like, you got to train them, make them aware.
That's huge. Because it's like, okay, the tech is important, but...
The humans using it.
Exactly.
You can have the best security in the world, but if someone clicks the wrong thing...
It's all for nothing.
Yeah.
And then that leads right into their next article. Beware that corrupted email attachment. It could be a scam.
Oh, that one was eye-opening. It gets so specific about the tactics, like how sneaky they've gotten.
Yeah. They talk about these files that look totally normal,
Like Word docs.
but they're actually corrupted, trying to get malware into your system.
And steal data. It's crazy how creative these scams have become.
Seriously. It's like you think you're being careful, but you can still get tricked.
It's scary. Like, I thought I knew what a scam email looked like, but
They're always changing it up.
it's not enough to just be generally cautious.
Right.
You got to know the exact scams going around.
Which is why that employee training is so important.
Yes. Like, if your team knows about these specific tricks,
Like that corrupted attachment thing,
they're way more likely to catch it.
it's like a human firewall.
Exactly.
And then their third article about backup systems.
Outdated backup systems could leave your business vulnerable.
Right. It's like a wake-up call that just having some backup isn't enough.
Especially now with things like ransomware.
Oh, absolutely. Like if your backups are old or just not good enough,
You're taking a huge risk.
it's not just about recovering from a broken computer anymore.
It's your whole operation.
If you get hit by a big cyber attack, you need those backups to be solid.
Like, able to restore everything.
And Deycom's really saying you got to keep reviewing and updating your backup strategy.
Yeah, it can't be a one-time thing. It's so easy to fall into that trap.
Or trap?
That set it and forget it thing, with backups especially. But tech changes so fast.
It does. And threats are always evolving.
So your protection has to keep up.
It makes you wonder how many businesses are out there totally exposed.
Right. With these outdated systems, not even realizing the risk.
And I think that ties back to Deycom's bigger message. Cybersecurity is not just some extra thing.
It's part of the foundation.
Of your whole IT setup.
Yeah.
And it needs to be multi-layered.
The tech, the processes,
and the people.
All working together.
Okay, but shifting gears a bit. That article about Windows 11.
Oh, yeah. Microsoft's fixing this annoying Windows 11 fault.
This one's less about security and more about, making life easier.
Right. Just the day-to-day use of your computer.
So they talk about the recommendations section in the start menu.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's not that helpful, apparently.
No, it can be pretty useless. Those little annoyances can really build up.
Oh, I know. When you're trying to work and the computer's fighting you.
And the good news is Microsoft's working on making those recommendations better.
Well, that's good. More relevant to what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
The article even says it could make people more productive.
How so?
Because you're spending less time hunting for things.
Oh, that makes sense. Sometimes those little improvements make the biggest difference.
For sure. And it makes you think about user experience.
How easy tech is to use.
Right. If it's intuitive and doesn't slow you down, you can focus on what matters.
I totally agree.
Okay, the next one, though, this one made me laugh.
What is it?
How many devices do you use every workday?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Makes you stop and count, right?
It does. Wait, how many screens do I have going right now? Seriously. And the article talks about device overload.
Like having too many gadgets.
Yeah. Is it actually making us more productive?
Or just adding more to manage.
Right. You've got your laptop, your tablet, your phone.
Each one with its own notifications and updates.
And just that mental load of keeping track of it all.
I feel that.
It makes you wonder if simplifying would actually be better.
Like fewer devices, but more integrated.
Exactly. Maybe less is more in this case.
It's not about having the newest, shiniest thing.
It's about having the right tools for you.
That support how you actually work.
Okay, last article we got to talk about.
Which one?
What's your business's view on return to office?
Yeah, that's a hot topic.
Every company's wrestling with it right now.
They are. And the article, it just acknowledges that there are strong feelings on both sides.
Totally. Some people love remote work.
Others want everyone back in the office.
And businesses are trying to figure out how to keep everyone happy.
While still getting things done.
Right, keeping that productivity up. What I liked is the article says there's no right answer.
Oh, yeah, that's so true.
It depends on the company.
Their culture.
Their team.
Their goals. It's a way more complicated issue than just where do people sit.
Absolutely. And of course, tech is a big part of this.
Right, supporting remote work.
Hybrid setups, making sure everything works seamlessly.
And going back to Deycom's website, they have this line, trusted to support the IT systems of leading organizations.
Ooh, yeah, I saw that.
And then they reiterate their whole mission.
Which is?
To help our clients to run their businesses more successfully by ensuring they have the right computer technology to achieve their business goals.
It's all about being a true partner.
Not just fixing problems when they pop up.
So, looking at everything we've talked about, what are the main takeaways for you?
Well, the first thing is just how important that proactive cybersecurity is.
Yeah.
It can't just be a reaction.
Right.
Businesses have got to be training their people, staying on top of those scams, keeping their backup systems up to date. It's constant.
You can't just ignore one part of it.
It's like leaving the door wide open.
And the second thing is always thinking about how to optimize the technology we use.
Making it work for us.
Not just getting the latest gadget.
Right. Making sure it's easy to use, efficient.
Actually helping us get stuff done, like that Windows 11 example.
Yeah, little things can make a big difference.
Totally. And lastly, that whole return to office debate, it just shows how important technology is for creating the right work environment.
Whatever that looks like for the company.
Fully remote, in-office, hybrid.
Got to have the right IT setup.
To make it all work.
So yeah, thinking about everything Deycom's saying, what's one thing you would look at in your organization? Is there something that needs a closer look?
Thinking about how to balance convenience, security, and efficiency.
Yeah, it's a good question for everyone to ask themselves.
For sure.